Hey guys, welcome back. I often get asked, how do I get my vocals to stay so clear and so present in a mix, even though I might have a lot of reverb and effects on that vocal? How do I achieve that? Well, this is a great question, and it's very important that on vocals you apply the technique that I'm going to show you, because the more reverbs and delays that you add onto your vocals, the more they're going to sound washy, and the harder you will find it to get them to sit well on your track without them disappearing into your track. So for this video, I'm going to be using a track called I Know that I did quite a while ago, and I've also imported the vocal for it separately again so that we can apply this technique to it. Okay, let's have a listen. Okay, so we can clearly hear that those vocals are sounding really misty and muddy, and you can't hear the clarity of that vocal at all. And I've got a pretty good start on a vocal sound by using one of my channel strip settings from my channel strip pack, and it's a basic setting so we can readjust that, but vocally it sounds okay. It's just that reverb is making it really muddy. So let me play some of this without the actual reverb and you'll see what I mean. I mean, she sounds pretty clean and pretty clear, and she's got a good pronunciation, so there shouldn't be a reason why it's muddy like this. Okay, so let's add this technique. So first we're going to put the reverbs back on. I'm going to mute the delay for now and just work on the reverb, and I'm going to say, okay, let's put a compressor on that, and then I'm going to sidechain the vocal into that compressor. So that's basically that lead vocal being sidechained into that compressor that's on the Valhalla reverb. Okay, and then I'm going to set sidechain. I'm going to put that onto peak. I'm going to say no gain because I don't want the volume to increase at all. I just want it to be reducing. Then let's say I'm going to put that on about 5, which is usually a good start point. And then I'm going to work out how much threshold I need to get the kind of reduction that I want. So I typically don't want any more than 7 or 8. That's more than enough. And then I'm going to have to decide how quickly I want it to return, and we'll do that in a second. So let's see what that sounds like first, and let's adjust that reduction at the right level. So that already sounds 10 times better. I would say maybe make it slightly slower coming back, because you don't want it to kind of be too quick and that it sounds like it's coming back, or make it quicker and turn it down slightly. So that's what we'll look at in a minute as well. But let's have a listen to it, and what I'll do is I'll mute it, and then you can hear the difference between the two settings. Wow, that's 10 times better. So now you can hear that that vocal pops through, and then that reverb just tails in really nice. Okay, so I'm going to keep that for now. That's a good starting point. And then I'm going to copy that by holding down Option onto the delay as well, and unmute the delay and see what that sounds like. reverb out. With wow, that's a lot better. I would say with this delay, I would turn that down a little bit now because it just feels like it's still interfering a bit. And then maybe we could just reduce it just slightly more. Let's have a listen. That sounds 10 times better, much better. You can obviously fine tune that and you can get the levels right, and obviously I can adjust it further, but that's the technique and that's how you use that. So I would say apply that to every single vocal on every single track that you are doing, and that gives you a lot of control on how much and how little reverb you want under that vocal and after it to get that real clear vocal that you're looking for.